Hi, this is Kelly.
Hi, Kim.
Welcome to the Skinny. So this week of the Weight Watchers scale, I lost 1.2 for a total of 5.6 for the whole 3 weeks of clean eating.
Mm-hmm.
And you?
I gained 0.6, which I wasn't upset about. And so I've lost a total in the 3 weeks of eating clean, 7.2 pounds. So I am super excited.
Well, we talked about this because I talked last week about having thyroid issues, and I had to go back and get rechecked. It had been 6 weeks, I think it was. And my thyroid is all kinds of a mess. I am running hyper, and I'm running hypo. So I have an appointment with an endocrinologist at this point. I've always been able to manage it with my general practitioner for the 20 plus years. But right now it's jacked. And I have to say, I feel like it's jacked because I'm definitely struggling with mood swings. I'm having...
She's a little mean.
Panic attacks. I've had a couple panic attacks. And that's just like everything. Things are high. And it's like can cause nervousness. It can cause, I'm having sleeplessness where I'm having some, basically problems sleeping at night. I wake up and my body just won't, I can't stop moving. But at the same time, I've got numbers running hypo. And so it's a struggle. And to me, just because I've done my research and I've been thyroid issues for so many years, it sounds like thyroiditis to me. I know I'm diagnosing myself. But
yeah, you just gotta wait until your
it's
appointment.
Something I need to see an endo for. So I have an appointment, but I can't get in until June 25th, I think it is.
That's why you call every day and see if somebody's canceled.
So yeah, I'm just all kinds of jacked up.
That's what I would be doing every day.
So
I canceled today.
I think it's the miracle of miracles that I managed to even lose 5.6 pounds, frankly.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's just something you got to work out.
Out of my control.
Luckily, mine was easily fixed. My issue was easily fixed with just adjusting my medication. Yours it's going to take
different.
It's going to just take some, someone who does this that's their specialty.
It's probably going to take changing meds.
Yes,
hazard guess.
Could be.
So yeah, I just have to roll with it at this
you
point.
You have to roll with it. You can lose.
I can.
But you have to be consistent for now. You never know. It could change on a dime, but right now you just have to do what you can to lose.
Yeah.
Be consistent.
Yeah. I'm also having problems with I'm tired. Yeah. I feel like a little burst of energy and then I get really tired. So it's just it's hard. I'm like,
well, if
I'm all kinds of messed up.
Her eyes look a little bugged out.
Yeah.
And our dad was hyperthyroid.
Hypothyroid.
He was hyper.
Right. It was hyper and became hypo.
So before he had, his thyroid out, and even when he was on too much medication, he would have the bulging eyes.
Yeah.
And right now you look like your eyes are bulging too.
They feel like they're bulging.
To me, they look like it kind of reminds me
like they're bulging. I gotta tell you,
Dad had that problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's not funny.
It's not funny. Yeah.
So that being said, we are just both really motivated. We are both really feeling good with what we did.
We missed our meeting this week. I mean, I went and weighed in, but we missed our meeting because
summer fair.
We went to summer fair, but I could have gone to an earlier meeting. But I'll be honest with you, I didn't sleep from 2 to. I woke up at 2:30 in the morning, and I didn't go back to sleep until probably 6, maybe 6:30, and I slept for another hour or so. So I slept as long as I could before we went to summer fair, and I was just like, okay, I'll just go weigh in. And I hated to do that, but the reality was,
do what you gotta do right now.
I'm seriously dragging.
But we're both still really motivated to continue on.
Yes.
And we sat down after we were done, really just kind of cleaning everything out, and we have opted to do traditional Smart Points. Which was the plan that we both really, really liked.
Yes, that's how I got to goal weight.
So we're everything. Chicken has points. Certain vegetables have points. We've just opted to do that.
Yep.
So we are using the iTrack Bites app because it does give you. So I saw my Weight Watchers app. I can track through both if I have to, or I will use the Weight Watchers app for certain things. But I did the yearly subscription on the iTrack Bites to get just the traditional counting. And
that's just us trying Smart Points again.
Yeah.
We don't know. I mean, we did the clean eating basically, which was simply filling basically.
Kind of almost like a freestylish kind of thing.
Yeah. But it was kind of that whole.
But we want to try Smart Points.
Yes.
Traditional, old-fashioned Smart Points.
Yeah.
No free crap.
Yeah.
I'm being funny, I know,
Yes,
but because nothing is ever really free.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's typical of the fruit's still free, but
well, you know what I mean.
And I think it's like I feel like I need to keep trying things because of where I am with my thyroid. And I know the clean eating works for us, but honest with you, I
couldn't live like
do
that permanently.
I did it for 3 weeks, and let me tell you, I was proud of us.
But you know what I have to say? I will, if I feel like I'm getting too many carbs and too much
I'll do it again.
If I will do, even if it's a couple times a year.
Oh yeah.
Just to kind of really clean out. It felt really good. And I actually was really proud that we did it.
There's a cleaning of the system. Let me tell you.
Little TMI there.
TMI people. I'm telling you.
It was.
It was a cleanse, all right.
It was. It really was. I don't think my body could take it.
I think my body is like, what is happening? There are many days where my body was like, what are you doing? There's so much roughage you can do. Your body it's like, why? What? Explain this to me.
Explain this to me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So needless to say, I hauled myself up this morning really early, went to the grocery store to kind of fill in the gaps in the pantry that we hadn't had to be able to do Smart Points and to kind of have dinners available this week.
But this, in all honesty, this is trying this for a week or two.
Yeah.
And if it's not working, it's trying
then
something different.
Change it up. And that's kind of, I think, where I'm being open with myself about if this doesn't work, then I'm going to try something different. And that's where I'm at.
And I think that's where the cleanse
smart.
came from for us.
I think that's smart. I mean, if you're struggling, try something different. Or tweak it first, maybe. Give it another week and tweak it a little bit. Make sure you're measuring, weighing, because you might find that, as we've said in the past, if you're still working a plan, but if you're not being faithful to the plan and really measuring, counting out the number of, baked Cheetos, if you're not counting those and you're just like, oh, I think that's right, that's not being accurate. No. So do it where you're being fully accurate with yourself.
Right.
And if it's not working, either maybe tweak it or try something different.
Right.
And it's okay. I finally realized that it's okay. We are all different. And you do sometimes have to tweak the plan that you're on.
Right.
Or change it up a little bit.
And what I do like about Weight Watchers is I honestly do think you can work it like you need to work it.
You know what? I bet there are some lifetimers out there that are still counting fruits and vegetables. Like, are still counting, I had a meat today. Oh, I had my number of vegetables.
I would not be
surprised. There might be some out there that are doing the old plan.
Yeah.
But you know what? It worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
I mean, not one of the plans doesn't work for someone.
It's like you're an alumni of certain programs through Weight Watchers. Like, I find myself, I associate my Weight Watchers as Smart Points.
Points Plus, a chunk was on Points Plus.
It was.
And a chunk was on Smart Points.
But I felt
so those were our plans.
Smart Points, flipped a switch for me. So I associate my weight loss and what I accomplished with Smart Points.
And we do have a lot of people who've even, who've messaged us who said Points Plus was my plan.
Well, a friend of ours, that was she did so well on that. And when it was gone, she struggled.
And she just quit.
Yeah.
And that's really sad.
Yeah.
They quit because you can't get your plan. Well, I've shared with her that there is a way for her to get her plan if she truly wants to do it. But she's lost that momentum. And for her, that was really hard.
Yeah.
So I even wish when they'd given Smart Points out that they'd had, well, you can still continue to do Points Plus. Here's the option. You just have to put your tracker on this.
Yeah, because sometimes you're doing that forward trajectory. And that's how I felt on Smart Points. I had this forward trajectory, and I know you felt it. And I was lucky enough. I literally hit goal weight the week before we went to freestyle. Yeah. And so I was lucky that then I became a maintainer, and I had no problem maintaining for a year. And then this,
unlike me,
thyroid started eking up on me, and I think that was part of my struggles, is because I was showing a little weird, but I think it was just holidays plus my thyroid was starting to to change, and then you kind of lost your momentum.
Well, then my thyroid happened,
and then your thyroid happened
6 months later.
Yeah.
So, a lot of things, life happens.
It
does.
And
you just have to make some decisions and make it work for you. And don't worry about anybody else. I've kind of realized, everybody's going to have to work the plan their way. You're sitting in a meeting with all these people and they're all, it used to be we were all doing the same thing, but we're really not anymore. I feel like if you're sitting in a Weight Watchers meeting, you're sitting amongst a group of people who are all working this plan very differently.
Agreed.
And I think never in the history probably of Weight Watchers have we ever really been able to truly say that.
Right. I think that's a plus.
It is a plus, but it's a negative that you can't access it. You have to go outside of it to access it. But I feel like everybody sitting in that meeting is at home working it different. We all have the same goal. We all want to be there and share what we figured out and the things that we find, and that we're all going through this whole thing together.
Which is why I still really love meetings and why I still think they're important.
So we're all doing the same weight loss journey, but we're all doing it differently. Even though we're sitting in a Weight Watchers meeting, we're all just having to work it differently because we are all so different. It just is what it is. And it's okay. And it's okay to do what you have to do to make the plan work for you.
Yes.
And you know what? I say go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta. Or it's just stay where you're at and not succeed. I would have just continued to sat there and not, I needed to mix something up. I needed to really to my system. And that's what this clean 3 weeks have done for me.
Yeah, it was
it reinvigorated me with this.
Well, and it also, it was really hard.
It was
it was hard initially. Like the first week was hard. I'm not going to say it's not.
But the second week was actually not bad.
Nope.
The third week, I wouldn't say it was hard, and I was actually really surprised I gained. But I was like,
the third week I was ready for it to be over. Second week was just, it was fine. I just went right, not a problem. Third week I was just like, every day I was closer to the end. I was like, I'm just ready for this to be over.
It's so funny because I went to the third week, that Thursday, because I had one more day left. I went to my trainer on Thursday night, and the person before me is a friend's husband, my friend Laurie's husband. And we were kind of talking about it. We all talk before he leaves and I go in. And we're talking about doing the clean eating thing, and he said, "You want a brownie about now?" And I'm like, you know what? I don't. I said I have no craving for anything sweet.
No, again,
shockingly enough,
the sugars taking sugars out of our diet tends to,
I was like,
really change cravings for us. I mean, that's what Smart Points did for me. But because it lowered sugars compared to Points Plus.
Not that I didn't smell or see things that look super delicious.
Oh, absolutely.
But I didn't have the desire to go in the kitchen and make brownies. I didn't have that.
Yeah.
So he said, "Do you want a brownie?" I'd be like, "Meh." I mean, that's how I felt about it.
Yeah.
If I had seen a lovely iced brownie sitting in front of me, would I have been tempted because it looked so darn good? Oh, sure. But it wasn't something I was going to go seek out. And it wasn't something I was thinking about.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it was a good way for us to kind of purge our vacation weight, which we both did.
Yes.
I think
and
now.
a little bit more, too.
Yeah. I think I'm out of goal weight. 7 pounds maybe. I'm 7 pounds away from goal weight. Not my weight range. My weight range, I'm only 5. Once I hit into my weight range of goal weight, I'll be there. But I'm really 7 pounds to my actual number at goal weight.
I am from my lowest weight. I'm 5 pounds from my lowest weight.
Okay.
That I was at, and that's my goal right now. I'm not talking about goal yet.
Okay.
But my lowest weight, I'm about 5 pounds from that.
But you are under where you went when we went to vacation.
Oh, yeah.
We're both under that. Yeah.
So, plus then some. Yeah. I mean, I feel really good because my thyroid really creeped me up.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I got back, we got that adjusted.
You sit forward a little. You look like
a midget.
I'm like, wait a minute. We're the same height. It's like we're the same height, but you look like this.
But so today we went we were at the where were we at? Marshall's. And sometimes you're standing in the line at the Marshall's and they have coffees and things that impulse buys.
It's impulse buys.
Yeah, we found really 2 cool impulse buys.
We did.
They were.
No, but first let's preface that by I think we might have shared these before, but I'm not 100% that we did.
With this one we haven't because it's new.
We got these minis, these kind minis.
Kroger. Actually, Kroger only has one at our Kroger, so I went to Target and they had both of these.
And my favorite one so far is the dark chocolate cherry cashew, which is this red one. And then this one is the peanut butter dark chocolate.
And I may have to run the numbers on the dark cherry cashew because it actually may be 3 points. So I'll have to run the numbers. 4 points for the 100-calorie one. This one's 80. So this one actually may be 3 points.
Oh,
I would
okay.
have to run the number.
Okay.
I'd have to. If you want to run it while I share the other one.
Well, let me put my
I know
glasses
these
on.
two are both 4. And these are the new flavors. It comes, they always put 2 flavors in a box. This one is salted caramel and dark chocolate nut. Yum. And dark chocolate almond and coconut.
Okay, I'm in your phone, so I have no idea what's happening.
And I like that they're low sodium.
Okay.
Which
Am I
really
scanning or running
Well, no,
numbers?
when you scan, you're going to get the 100-calorie one. I think you're going to need to actually put
Let me go in my numbers.
You're going to actually need to do a calculator.
Okay.
So these are each 4 points, and they're actually, I'm trying to remember if we've shared them, but I'm going to show you what the size looks like.
I think we might
I
have.
think we have. But this one these are new, and they look really good, and I have flavors I really like, especially coconut. I mean, it's small for 4 points, but you got to remember, it's full of like almonds, which is really good for you. So, and I'm excited about trying it. 6 grams of sugar, gluten-free, which is another wonderful thing. So I am super excited about trying the new ones. But while we were in line, it's 3. So the dark chocolate caramel, this one's 3.
Which one's 3? The dark chocolate cherry.
cherry.
My favorite.
So that's the favorite for us. So that one is 3, which makes me even happier.
Write that down.
But while we were at Marshall's, they always have stuff that's already come in and gone out. But we found 2 kind items because we really like the kind stuff because they're full of really good nuts and chocolates and all kinds of good stuff. One of them is maple pumpkin seed, which was obviously probably out at the holidays. And they're like breakfast bars, like squares. And that one is 5 SPs. And so definitely check out your Marshalls or TJ Maxx. And then there's a dark chocolate chunk. And the dark chocolate chunk is 6 points. And they're like a breakfast square. They're not called that, but they kind of remind me of those, breakfast squares you see at the store.
Yeah.
And this one is 6 points, because obviously chocolate.
It's got the healthy grains and
we are going to try.
Show that one. That was the
This
pumpkin seed.
This one's a pumpkin seed, maple and pumpkin seed. Because, very holiday. Yo. So we're going to split this as a snack.
I'm going to try it.
And try it. Tell you if it's any good. That way if you run across it, you'll know if it's worth buying it.
Don't jip me. Oh, she gives me the little one. Cheers. What is that? I get the little piece? There. Taste of maple.
This is good.
Nice and chewy.
We should have brought the other box. There was another box.
I love the oats.
There's one more other box. We should have bought it. We're gonna be duking it out for the rest in that box.
Well,
there are 5 in here. That's a bummer.
Well, so we got the 5. We each get 2.
It's oats, millet, buckwheat, amaranth, and quinoa.
Oh.
Maple pumpkin seed with sea salt.
Yeah. I like the kind stuff because
delicious.
I think they cut down on the preservatives and stuff.
Really, really good.
Let's say
low sodium. Most of their stuff is usually low sodium.
They do. 5 grams of sugar and no artificial sweeteners. Which,
Yum.
I'm a person who eats artificial sweeteners in my diet pop, so it is nice to find something where I'm not eating artificial sweeteners.
Running back up there because it's close and getting the other box.
Sorry.
That may happen.
It's good. It's very chewy.
So I can imagine this one is probably super good as well. So yeah, yum. Now, one of the things we did want to share, because, we wanted to share a book.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Okay. On the way back, after our vacation, I was like, oh, this book looks really good. I'm going to get it.
Oh my God. It was probably one of the best ones I've read this year.
This year, hands down.
It's called The Last Mrs. Parrish.
OMG.
It was fantastic.
There are no words.
Could not put it down.
And, wow.
The author is Liv Constantine, and it's 2 sisters, actually, who wrote it, and it's their first book, I think.
No, they've written other ones, but
I read the second one.
They're not related. The books aren't
not related. The second book is good. It's good. The first book is great. I love the first book.
I don't know if they had a book before that or not. I have no idea if it's their first book. But man,
that stuff in my
teeth. It is so good.
Fantastic. It was one of those where I was just like, I could not put it down. And it's one of those you're like, it's all about karma. It was so good.
And the thing is,
don't tell too much.
No, just when you think you've got it all figured out, you kind of really don't. Just keep going. Because at one point you'll go, just keep going.
So good. Yeah, that's definitely one of my top. Oh my god, probably my top this year so far.
Oh yeah,
and I felt like I read a lot of good books lately, but
so highly recommend.
That was way up there.
I wonder if that one's been purchased to make a movie.
It would not shock me. I think it was on Reese Witherspoon's
It was on her book club.
So if anybody's purchased it, I'm sure she has, because it was fantastic.
It would totally be a good one.
Oh my gosh, it would be a
great movie. How could
great movie?
Could you cast it?
Oh man, I'd have to think on that. I'd have to think about that. There's so many people I want to punch in the face in that book, but it's so good. That's my favorite, when it just gets me all riled up. Yeah, I was just like, oh my god.
I was behind her reading. She was ahead of me on it.
And I would just go, oh my god. And she'd be like, shut up.
And then I'd get somewhere and go, oh my god.
I can't believe this is happening.
I can't believe this.
Yeah. So, no, please read it. You'll love it. You'll thank me.
You'll thank me. I found it.
Oh, that's true. But I finished it first, so
but
you'll
you
thank
started before I
did. I did.
So, but I bought it and downloaded it. I had other stuff I was reading, so
I
got
jumped right on it.
Did.
Oh my gosh. You'll say, Kevin Kelly, thank you so much. It was so good.
And if you've read it, tell us what you thought about it.
Wow. Yeah. Fabulous. So we are going to report back next week
on our full week
of Smart Points.
It's funny. We went to Potbelly for lunch today.
Oh my gosh. I had my first piece of bread.
TKY.
It was delicious.
And Kelly was like, I don't remember their bread being so buttery.
It was buttery.
I'm like
I could
not
taste
buttery.
It. No, but I could taste butter. And I'm like, it tastes different. And I don't know if it's just because, I hadn't had any in so long. I was just imagining how great it was, and it was better than it really was. But it was delicious.
And I didn't have a chip with my sandwich.
No.
I used to just a lot of times do a 2-point chip. I had a little cup of vegetable soup with it. And I paid 2 points for that cup of vegetable soup, which is on other plan, it's free.
Yeah. Yes. So we will report back on how Smart Points works for us for this week. But definitely open to saying, I don't know, but do it. I think we're both believers in you try it for a couple weeks to see how it works for you.
How it works. I mean, granted, if I gained 5 pounds, we're not going to keep doing it, but you know what I'm saying.
But
you give it a try.
But there's also the honesty.
The honest
Did I truly do the program, or did I half-ass it, and that's why I gained weight?
No, so we are truly doing the program.
Yes.
I paid 2 points for a cup of vegetable soup, people. And Kelly's like, why are I paying 2 points for that? I'm like, because there's a little bit of potato and some corn in it. It ain't free. Usually a cup of the Potbelly garden vegetable,
it's
a cup of the cup, not the bowl, is $0 on free stuff.
Yeah. No. So we'll report back and find out how that treats us. It's going to be weird, though, because I feel like we're going from something completely different
to good food.
Like counting, literally, we didn't count anything. I mean, what we did not track.
We just rolled with it.
So for 3 weeks we did this, and it was like, this is super weird.
But I was really happy to get back to tracking.
Yeah, so now we've got the opposite where it's everything. So we will see you next week.
Better be lighter.
Later.
Bye.